Hi everyone, and welcome to my part 2 video on teaching a student about dental hygiene. I have my brother Seth again today. He's helping me out. So we're going to be quizzing him and seeing if he learned anything from the last time. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and then have you answer, and then we'll just see how you do, okay?
Okay.
So tell me about the sickle scaler.
The 6/7 scaler is used for the anterior teeth. It's got a pointed tip.
Yes, you're correct. So if you were to cut the sickle scaler in half, what would the shape of it be?
The shape would be a triangle.
Now we're going to move on to the 1314 curette. Tell me about the 1314 curette.
The curette is used for the posterior teeth. If I cut it in half, it would be a semicircle shape. The tip of the curette is toe-shaped. Can you still use the curette on the anterior teeth?
Yes, you can still use it on the anterior teeth. Mostly it's used on the posterior teeth towards the back of the mouth, but you can use it towards the front. Now tell me about the 1112 Explorer.
The 1112 Explorer is a different type of instrument. It is not used for scaling, it is used for feeling calculus. You have to use tactile sensitivity to use it. Tactile sensitivity is when you can feel the vibration on the end of the tool that you are using. You feel this when you run the Explorer over the piece of calculus. This usually takes a hygienist a long time to be able to know how this feels. You usually use the Explorer to feel the calculus first, and then you go back through with the scaler and pop it off. The scalers are used to scale the teeth, and the Explorer is used to explore the teeth. They are both very important in dental hygiene.
Do you have any more questions?
No, I think I got it.
Great, you did so good. You're learning so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about your results. You did a really good job. So this is the assessment tool that I use to assess what you did today. So you pretty much got every single point correct. The top one, student correctly explained basic anatomy for sickle scaler. You got that. Student correctly explained basic anatomy for universal curette. You got that one. Student correctly identified the interior shape of the sickle scaler. You got 10 out of 10 points for that. Same with student correctly identified the interior shape of universal scaler or curette. You got that one correct. Student correctly described the location in the mouth that the sickle scaler is used. You got that one correct. The only one that I knocked you 1 point on was this one here. Student correctly described the location in the mouth that the universal curette is used. You did say the posterior teeth, which is correct, but you can also use it in the anterior teeth because they are universal. So
Okay.
the front teeth and the back teeth, you can use it anywhere in the mouth. So
Okay.
that's why I knocked you 1 point on there, but otherwise you did really good. Same with the rest of these. Student demonstrated knowledge of what tactile sensitivity is, 10 out of 10 points. Student correctly identified the difference between scalers and the Explorer, 10 out of 10 points. Student correctly identified the shape of the end of the sickle scaler, 10 out of 10 points. And student correctly identified the shape of the end of the universal curette, 10 out of 10 points. So overall you are doing really good, and I think the more that you study these, the better you'll get, and you'll be a great hygienist someday.
Sounds good.